So, I've been having a little bit of a sexual drought for a while, and I'm about ready to try one of those dating apps. In other words, my vagina is getting so dry, it's almost Tinder dry. Now, if I seem a little shaky, I'm not nervous to be here. I just had 4 double espressos because I'm over 50 and I'm staying up past 8 p.m. There was a song on the radio when I was a little kid. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Now, we just lost that singer this past week. Leslie Gore passed away at the age of 68. She had very advanced lung cancer. Her final words were, "You would die too if it happened to you." Now, I was a little kid back in the 1960s, and women back there, they wore girdles, not shapewear. They wore big, ugly white girdles. They were made of really heavy-duty elastic material. They were steel reinforced. They took forever to put on and take off. They went from the knees all the way up to the rib cage. And I always thought that these women were suffering to be beautiful. But now I just realized they were protecting themselves against Bill Cosby. Back then, we didn't have the internet, so we didn't really have a lot of access to information about sex as kids. I remember we would all go through all the books in the school library just looking for anything about sex. The first erotica that I ever read was wolves having sex in a Farley Mowat book. You have no idea how that messes a person up during your formative years. I can't even look at a man wearing one of those t-shirts with the airbrushed wolves on it. I have to stay right out of Surrey. Now, I grew up in Point Grey. At that time, it was a very, very white neighborhood. It was so white that we kids couldn't even say, "No way, Jose." We had to say, "Never, Trevor." "Not a chance, Lance." I was going through some old stuff the other day. I found my first vibrator. You have to wind it up. I think I'm going to put it on eBay, and your dinky toys are collectible. Now, I've been dating just a short time, and I'm getting all kinds of dick pics. I'm not used to it. Guys, have a little decency, guys. At least hold a card with your name and phone number above it. Can't remember who they're from. I mean, sometimes you get a little bit of a clue. You can see the bottom of the t-shirt, see part of the wolf. See that little bit of that tail dragging on the moonlit tundra. Another thing I can't remember is who texts her from. I got all kinds of texts on my phone. I don't know who sent them. One time I texted a midnight booty call to a couple who had bought a lamp for me on Craigslist a year earlier. That was actually on purpose. I did say I was going through a drought. I remember they were pretty sexy. So I'm starting to think that I might be becoming a cougar. I find myself every night, once the espressos kick in, heading down to the watering hole, looking around for young bucks. Maybe if I find one, going for the neck. There's always plenty of old goats. Do I ever go for them? Never, Trevor. I brought home a man one time, he was so young, I'm sure he had only ever been with an inflatable doll before. Because when I took off my bra, he started blowing into my navel. So, you know what's really cool is, I've discovered that if I go to a nightclub and it's dark and it's late and everyone's kind of drunk, I can pass for a much younger woman. I can pass for someone born in the same decade. So, and I'm not the only one. There's other women like me out there. So this is just a warning to younger men. That lady that you bring home, that you think is 35 years old, she may be 20 years older. You're still going to have a great night of passion, but the next morning you will wake up in the cold light of dawn, look across that bed. You know what you're going to see? Your clothes all neatly folded, a bag lunch, and a scrapbook with highlights from the night before. And she's not even there anymore. She's gone home to feed her 6 cats. Friskies, because they're out of Whiskas at the store. And she's not doing a walk of shame. She's doing a victory march. She's waving her panties like a flag. And when you go into your bathroom, she has not written her phone number all over your mirror in lipstick. She has, however, embroidered it on your towels. Thank you.